Hey guys, I'm back and I'm here because I got Zoe'd.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it.
Yes, you heard correctly. Yep. So, as you guys may know, I had got scammed like months ago. Now I'm getting Zoe'd. Like, niggas is just taking advantage of me left and right. Like, I'm not understanding what's going on. Like, too nice of a person. Like, it's crazy. Make sure y'all be careful out here because this shit is serious out here, alright? So let me let y'all know about this story though. Not crazy. Alright. So, this literally like recently like just happened. Maybe like, I would say like almost 2 months ago. So I had this friend and I thought he was cool. Well, when we was friends, he was mad cool or whatever. And we have been friends for like some years now, maybe like 4 or 5 years. And like, he never asked me for anything. I never asked him for anything. Like, it was never that type of, you know, friendship. It was just us talking, texting back and forth, you know, meet up here and there sometimes or whatever. And that was really it. So now, like recently, we have been texting like here and there, whatever the case is, like nothing serious. Just like, you know, keeping in touch or whatever. And he asked me to, like, we was texting back and forth, and he asked me if I can rent a car for him because he didn't have a credit card. He said his cousin usually rents a car for him when he needs it, but his cousin is away on vacation with his girlfriend, and he just needed somebody to rent a car for him. So I'm like, so I made a joke. I texted him back and I made a joke, and I was like, yeah, with interest. And then he was like, wow. He was like, all right, how much interest or whatever. So I was like, nah, I'm just joking. And I was like, yeah, sure, I could do that. Because honestly, I feel like I knew this guy for years. Like, we're cool peoples. Like, you know, like, it's not that serious. Like, cool. So, it's like I told y'all, like, I had made a video about the type of friend that I am a while ago. And I'm gonna link it in the description box below, along with the me getting scammed link as well, so y'all can really like brush up on what's been going on in my life and the type of person I am. I told y'all, like, the type of friend that I am, like, if you need something from me, if you need help with something, like, if I can do it, like, I'm always gonna do it, like, regardless. Like, I'm always gonna try to help my peoples out. Like, I'm always gonna try to be that friend. And you know, like, that's just what I do. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Like, I take care of people. Like, I might be rude sometimes or like have attitude about certain things, but at the end of the day, like, I'm always gonna take care of like the people that I know I could trust and I could depend on, and that takes care of me. So even if people that don't take care of me, I'll be looking out for, which I'm not doing anymore. So take notes. Anyway, yeah. So so that's just the type of friend that I am. I really didn't even think twice about it. I was like, yeah, cool, no problem, whatever. So we had to meet up that day so we could get the rental, whatever. So we going over the details or whatever like that. Basically trying to figure out like what rental spot. Like, I think he had ordered it, I think he had ordered it online or whatever, because he was like asking me like my information or whatever. And then we were just supposed to go pick it up, and then that was it, you know. So we met up and we had my bad. So we met up and we went to go get the rental. I went to the counter, I did everything, gave him my card, whatever like that. He told me the price it was gonna be beforehand. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So now I had my car, like, so we got on my car, we both were sitting in the rental, we just talked a little bit, whatever. I'm thinking that he's gonna you know, give me the money or whatever, like the cash. And then he was like, oh, you know, like, come with me back to my house, you know, to get the money. And I'm like, I'm not coming with you back to your house. Like, it's just not happening. So I feel like he asked me to do him a favor. Like, he should have had the money right then and there so that when we met up, he could give me the money, whatever the case is. You know, that's just how business goes. Just saying. So I was just like, no, I'm not doing that, whatever, like. So he was just like, all right, cool. So when I return it, like, we gonna meet up or whatever and handle that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I really wasn't thinking nothing of it. Like, mind you, like, I trust this person. Like, he never gave me a reason not to trust him. Like, it's cool, whatever. Like, I know him, he has money, like, you know, that I know of, whatever. So whatever, so we talked here and there, like, the whole time he had the rental. So basically the rental was supposed to be rented from Thursday to Thursday. So that's literally 1 week. So we took it out on Thursday, and then he was supposed to return it the next Thursday. So when he was supposed to return it, he was supposed to just, like, you know, return it, whatever, because they don't really ask you to, like, come in and come to the counter and everything like that. You just basically pull up, give the guy the keys, whatever, and then you leave. They could email you the receipt or whatever it is, whatever. So I didn't really need to be there for him to return it. But I knew that we were supposed to meet up anyway soon, you know, so I could get my money, whatever. So now we talking, like, every day here and there, whatever. So it's cool or whatever. Now Wednesday, was it Wednesday? No, it was Thursday, actually. The rental was supposed to be taken back at 8 p.m. on Thursday. So we was talking earlier in the day, and what happened? Yeah, oh, so, like, maybe, like, around 6 o'clock, like, I said to him, like, while we was talking, whatever, I said to him, I said, hey, I said, do you have someone to get the rental from? I mean, like, do you have someone to take you, to, like, meet you at the rental place, or to drive you back from the rental place? Because, like, he didn't have a car at the time. Like, his car was messed up or whatever. That's why he was renting cars or whatever. So I said, do you have someone to drive you, you know, from the rental place? Like, not saying that I was going to do it, but I just wanted to bring up the whole rental thing. Like, today's Thursday, just make sure you return it, you know, type of situation. So I said that, and he was like, oh, snap. He's like, actually, no, I'm going to call you right back. So I'm like, all right, cool. So maybe he's trying to set that up. He still got, like, 2 hours before he need to return it, whatever like that. So then he texted me, and he was like, he was on the phone with his mother. He's like, I'm on the phone with my mom. I'm going to call you when I get off. I'm like, all right, cool. Never heard back from him that night, right? Oh, no, I'm lying. Then he texted me maybe like an hour later and was like, what's the last 4 digits of your card number that I used for the rental? So I'm thinking, oh, okay, maybe he need that to return it. I don't know. Maybe he went to the desk. Maybe he needed a receipt. I don't know. Like, so maybe I didn't think nothing of it, honestly. I'm telling you, that's just the person that I am, so don't take advantage of me. But anyway, so I gave it to him, and then he was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna call you back. I didn't hear from him that night. Then the next day, I went and I had to handle some things in his neighborhood. So I texted him when I got to his neighborhood, like, hey, I'm in the area, blah, 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 whatever. So he never responded. So I'm like, oh, maybe he's still asleep or whatever. So then he hit me back like a few hours later, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop by to get the money. Just come downstairs or whatever, give me the money, whatever. So he like, oh, I'm actually about to leave my house. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, I'm gonna meet you. Like, I'm around, like, I'm literally like down the block. I'm gonna meet you. So then he stopped answering me. So then I called him. Like, I'm not the type of person that's gonna run nobody down. So I texted him. He didn't answer. So I called him. Then he told me that he was on the phone. So I'm like, all right, cool. So now, like, 30 minutes passed. I'm like, okay, I'm not about to be sitting here waiting. Like, I'm not doing that, like, at all. I have things to do. Like, I gotta go. So I texted him. I said, hey, listen, I was like, I can't wait around on you. So do you have Cash App or something? So then I said, this is my Cash App, boom, 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 whatever. He sent me an address and was like, oh, I'm gonna be there in a little while. So I put the address in my GPS. I'm thinking, all right, maybe if I could just go there, get my money, boom, whatever, meet him. So I put the GPS in, I put the address in my GPS, and it was like in West Bubblefuck, like a whole hour away. And I'm just like, no. So I texted him back, like, I'm not going there to pick up money that you owe me. Like, that's not happening. Like, so he was just like, all right, cool, whatever, whatever. So I wound up leaving. Something was bothering me. Like, I don't know what it was, but something was just really bothering me. And I decided to call the car rental place. So when I called the car rental place, the first time, the person was like, oh, this, like, it's still open. And I'm just like, what? I'm mad confused. So she's like, yeah, it's still open, da da da. So I'm like, whatever, I hung up. So I'm like, I'll call back. I'm like, let me call back. I called back. I got somebody else. And the lady was like, yeah, it hasn't been returned yet. What? So she's like, yeah, it hasn't been returned yet. It's supposed to come back on so-and-so date or whatever. And I'm like, she's like, yeah, it was extended, basically. So I'm like, it was extended? She's like, yeah. So I'm like, for how long? So she goes, it was extended for another week. Oh, so she's like, yeah, so basically, like, you just have to bring it back on Thursday, this date, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Hung up. So I'm just trying to wrap my head around this, like, hold on. Like, hold on. Like, I felt like he was avoiding me. But I thought maybe he just couldn't afford to pay me. Honestly, if you really want to be real. But like, really? So now I'll call back because I'm like, nah, they gotta be bugging. Like, it gotta be a mistake. So I'll call back. The next person told me the same thing. So now my blood is boiling now, like really boiling. So I'm just like, I can't believe this. Like, why would someone do this? Like, somebody that I trusted, somebody that's cool, like what? So I'm just like, damn. I'm like, all right, cool. So I text him. I was like, hey, no response. Text him again, text him again, text him again. So now I'm thinking in my head, like, what can I do to, like, get this guy to hit me back? Because now I don't know what he's doing with the rental. I don't know if he crashed it. I don't know if he's going to be spiteful. I don't know what his intentions are. Like, literally, like, I don't trust him now, so I have no idea. So basically, like, I'm just trying, like, to figure things out in my head at this point. So, I'm like, okay. So I called the rental place. I'll call the rental place again to I'll call the rental place again to kind of like get some type of insight on what I should do. So I spoke to this lady and she was really nice. She was like, I see this all the time. She's like, you guys gotta stop doing this for people. These are not your friends. These are not your family members. These are not your relatives. Like, these people are messed up. They know what they're doing. Like, just saying that stuff. So she gave me all the information on the car, the plate number, registration. I already knew the make and model. I already knew the color. She gave me everything, basically. And I was just basically trying to get some information to see if it had a tracker on it or whatever. Like, should I call the cops and have the cops pull him over? Should I report it stolen? Like, what should I do, you know? So now I'm just, like, really going through the motions, like, really thinking about it. Like, damn, like, should I violate? Like, he violated. Should I violate? Or should I just, like, calm down, take a breather, and, you know, take it slow, give him the benefit of the doubt? Yeah. So text him mad times, called him mad times, no response, right? So now I text him this long ass text, and basically my text said, hey, if you don't call me in about 10 minutes, you're gonna be in big trouble with the law. Straight up. And that was it. That's all I had to say. Now, so funny, about 10 minutes later, he comes calling me, texting me, responding to all the text messages. Like, you know how, like, if your phone is off and you get all of those messages back to back and you just responded to them one by one? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's what he was doing. Like, I got mad text messages at once, and then he started calling me. So I answered the call, and I'm just like, are you dumb? And he just, like, what do you mean? Like, oh, my bad. Like, automatic defense. Like, oh, my bad, my phone. I just had to get my phone from my boy. I just had to get another phone from my boy. I just had to beg my boy to use his phone to turn on my phone. I've been having problems with my phone, da-da-da-da. Like, I didn't get your message. I'm sorry, I'm just getting all your messages, blah, blah, blah. What you mean by that? So I'm just, like disgusted at this point. And I just started bugging out. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This is the reason why you didn't want to meet up with me, because you still had the car. You ain't want me to see the car still on your block. Like, you didn't, like, why are you hiding? Like, you could have just asked me. And it's so crazy because if you would have asked me, I would have said, yeah, like, it's no problem. Like, and he was like, nah, I was just going to give you double the money for the extra week. Really? I'm still not asking my permission to use my card, to charge my card. Then he gonna say, nah, but you don't get charged until you return it. That's not the point. Like, you're missing the point here. You're really justifying the situation and really making it seem like you did nothing wrong. Like, you're up. Like, I don't trust you now. Like, straight up. Like, and I told him straight up, like, you did some fucked up shit. Like, I don't trust you. Like, that's messed up. What you did was messed up. So I guess he didn't like how I was talking to him. I was like, you know what? I was like, where you at? Found out where he was at. And I was like, I'm coming in right now. Mind you, where he was at was like an hour away from where I was at. I literally left my house, went to where he was at. And I was like, stay right there. I'm coming right now. Like, what? So, then while I was on my way, I called him again to make sure that he was still there. And he's like, yo, we can't return it tomorrow. Like, what's going on? Like, please, let's return it tomorrow. And I'm like, are you retarded? Like, do you not understand what I'm upset about? What I just sat here and just expressed to you? Like, are you not getting it? Like, is it not clicking to you? Clearly it's not. So I'm like, no, we're not returning it tomorrow. We're returning it today. Like, I'm coming to get it right now. So basically, I guess he realized like I was dead serious. And basically he sent me the location, his location, which was the location of the rental. And then after that, he said, there go your rennie, and sent me the location. And then I called him. He didn't answer. I texted him. I said, hey, you left? No response. So when I get there, I drive up and I get there. I open the rental door. The door is wide open. The keys in the car. He's nowhere to be found. I'm looking over the car. Maybe he left my money in the car. No, didn't leave the money, nothing, like nothing, nowhere. Like, oh, okay, so he's playing with me. So he's running now. So he didn't want to wait for me, not because I was mad, but because he couldn't pay me. He couldn't be man enough to give me the money that he owed me. Cool, no problem. So I'm like, all right. So I literally had to find a 24-hour rental spot, which most of you may know that airports are usually 24 hours. So I literally had to park my car up, drive the rental to the gas station because it was on E, pay for gas, yeah, and then drive it to the closest airport and like check it in, give it to them, whatever, and then call a Uber to pick me up from the airport to drive me back to my car, and then drive a whole hour back to where I came from. So that's a lot of money, not including the money that he owes me, right? Okay. So all of that is just adding up, and I'm just like, just praying about the situation, and just like, I'm too good of a person. Like, it's so crazy. Tried to call him, no answer. Cool, no problem. I'm not gonna run you down. I'm not gonna stalk you. I know where you live, but I'm not gonna do that because I can't get into trouble. I'm a law student. And like literally I have high goals, unlike some losers out there. And I'm not putting my career and my future in jeopardy of nothing. So therefore I did the right thing and I took the legal route. Connected with some people that I know. And yes, so this person will be paying me back. Because I'm like literally tired of letting people slide. I'm tired of letting people walk all over me. I'm tired of being nice to people. Like, people like this make it hard for people that genuinely really do need help and really do need to borrow money and really do need a helping hand, because they really mess it up for these people that genuinely need the help. Because when the real people really come along and need that help, people think twice. Like, oh nah, like I know you like that, but not enough, because like I've been stepped on too many times, kind of, you know. So this is what makes people like really think like, damn, like I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not doing nothing for nobody, like unless it's like my man or like somebody that has held me down OD, like, and I know I can like literally trust them. Other than that, like all these friends, like, nah, it's not happening. I've been stepped on too many times. So guys, like, just make sure that, well, before I say that, let me just say that I did send him pictures of the receipts of everything, and I sent him the total of what he owes me, so he knows. And he literally, like, cowardly did not respond to any of my text messages, nothing like that. So good, no problem, cool, that's all I need from you. I let you know how much you owe me, cool, that's it, that's all I need. Be on a run for the rest of your life, whatever. But let me just say, be careful who you call your friends. Be careful who you're doing favors for. Be careful who you're putting your name on a dotted line for. Be careful who you're risking your credit for. Like, all of these things are very important. Like, if you have to go to an older person, a grandfather, a father, a mother, whatever the case is, and ask for their advice, even if you know what they're gonna say, go to them and ask for advice. If you go to your neighbor, whatever it is, like maybe your mom has a bone to pick with like one of your friends, so you know they're gonna say, oh no, don't do that for her. Go to a neighbor, go to a teacher, get some type of information, some type of advice, some type of feedback, and really ask them, like, should I do this or that? Because to be screwed over so many times, like, it's not a good feeling, it's not a good look, and it's not okay, honestly. And it's really sad that we have to live in this world with people like that, vindictive people and nasty people like that. But just keep hope alive, have faith, and those people will get what is coming to them. Like, I'm so serious. Like, they may be all good now and thinking, oh, haha, I got away. You didn't. You really didn't. So I'm just laughing on the inside, and it's just like crazy. But anyway, that's my story time, guys. I got Zoe'd. I'm not happy to say, but fuck it. Like, he got me. Yeah, he got me. Like, I can admit to it, all right? So I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe.
In the V12 with the racks in the middle. Had to pray to Almighty God, they let my